and welcome. I am Manish Anand. Delhi election was essentially a cockfight. There were two chickens which were headless, and one chicken was well fed, robust, and quite muscular. One of the chickens, which was headless, struggled to come on the mat. It didn't know where the mat was or where the battle took place, and it just struggled to stand on its feet, and that was the Congress. Having completely been decimated in the 2015 Delhi Assembly elections, this party has been completely out of clue to what to do in the national capital. The BJP was another headless chicken because it didn't know with what narrative to go in the election. No face in 2008, Vijay Kumar Malhotra, in 2013, Harshvardhan, and in 2015, Kiran Bedi. With three failures in succession, the BJP was quite confused what to do about a face in the election. Despite knowing that Delhi votes on a popular face, given that Madan Lal Khurana in 1993 and 1998 onwards for 15 years, Sheila Dikshit and Arvind Kejriwal, Delhi has been voting for a popular face. So BJP didn't have the confidence to project a face because the party in the city unit is almost a headless chicken. There is no leader who can unify all the factions. There are so factions in the Delhi unit of the BJP that if you project one face, then others would start pulling your legs on all sides. So Amit Shah had the big worry, not that he should avoid projecting a face, and that he did. In place, Amit Shah launched a very high voltage campaign, and he put long hours till late in the night, moving to gullies, lanes, by-lanes, holding indoor meetings, closed door meetings, having dinner with party workers, and so on. But all those efforts came to naught because there was no cohesive narrative. In the absence of a popular leader resonating with the people in the city, BJP somehow meandered or lost the way on the course of electioneering in search of a potent election plank. Shine Bagh was there. Anti-CAA protest has been going on. People of all likes are flocking to that place, and they are holding the constitution, and youngsters in big numbers are going there. Now Amit Shah built a narrative that the people there in Shine Bagh are essentially anti-nationals, and people in the city should vote in a way that high voltage current reaches out to Shine Bagh. The verdict shows that people didn't endorse such a view of Amit Shah, because the police is with the Ministry of Health, Ministry of Home Affairs, and Amit Shah is the minister for that ministry. If Amit Shah was really concerned about this Shine Bagh, he could have cleared off this site within half an hour. Delhi police, if they can barge into the Jamia Millia Islamia campus, they can easily clear off these protesters who are blocking, or rather squatting, on a highway which links South Delhi to Noida, which affects almost about 50,000 commuters on a daily basis. So people didn't believe that the squatters on the Shine Bagh were anti-nationals, and they needed to be punished by pressing the buttons on the EVM machines. So that narrative didn't work. Again, Hindu-Muslim polarization was tried. Delhi, in its electoral history, has never voted on polarization politics. It has never worked. The reason being that the Muslim population largely is concentrated in 7 assembly seats, and they have a little bit of presence in 2 more assembly seats. So out of 70, they have 8 the max presence in only 7 assembly seats, 9 assembly seats rather. Therefore, the people in other assembly constituencies don't connect with the politics of polarization. that is there, that was not that didn't connect with the leadership of the BJP, and they pushed it very hard. In the 2015 assembly elections, Narendra Modi, in his number of rallies in Delhi, had committed a mistake of targeting Arvind Kejriwal personally. You may remember that he had called him AK-49 because he had survived as a chief minister for 49 days, and after that he had to quit. So that was a personal attack which had backfired, and the Aam Aadmi Party had reaped the electoral dividends in a big way. The BJP in Delhi this time in 2020 decided that they would stay away from attacking Arvind Kejriwal personally or carrying out any negative campaign against the incumbent government. But on the way, all the loud mouths of the BJP opened their arsenals against Arvind Kejriwal, somebody calling him a terrorist, and so on. So these kind of an Arvind Kejriwal focused campaign also boomeranged on the BJP. This didn't go in favor of the BJP at all. In the end, we have seen that the Aam Aadmi Party retained its vote share of 54% that the party had polled in 2015. The BJP pulled up its vote share from 32% in 2015 to 40%, an 8% jump. But at the same time, the another headless chicken that the Congress is in Delhi came down from 9% in 2015 to 4% in 2020. So the gain in the vote share of the BJP was of no use because one party was sitting with 54% of the vote share. Now, there was just one chicken in this cockfight which was well fed, quite muscular and very robust, and that was Arvind Kejriwal. For the simple reason that he had a very coherent election campaign. He stuck to the well-defined pre-scripted electioneering agenda, and he did not change in a big way the course of the electioneering. He focused on the achievements of his government, that what his government had done in improving the infrastructure of the schools, in adding values in the education sector. At the same time, he was cashing in on the improvements in the health sector, whereby the patients can go to any of the hospitals in the city and they can avail free medicine, free healthcare, and all these things. It doesn't matter whether they get real treatment or not. That's a separate issue, but the Arvind Kejriwal government was able to build a narrative that people in Delhi can really hope for good education and healthcare in the city government agencies. At the same time, the bus, free bus for the women, did connect with the low income group, and to some extent the kind of vocational training being done at some of the affiliate colleges run by the Delhi government also had some sort of connect with the youth in the city. The most important factor which we can say that went against the BJP is the state of the affairs of the economy. With the GDP growth contracting for 6 consecutive quarters, and the GDP growth barely right now is staying about 5%, which if you take and the nominal GDP growth being about 7.5%. If you take into account the inflation, that it comes to just 5%. This economic growth is quite poor, very unfortunate, and very disappointing. So the state of the economy has ensured that the BJP is losing support base among the middle class and particularly the youth. So in the face of the economy under very tremendous stress, rather, BJP's big election plank like Hindu, Muslim, Shaheen Bagh, Ram Mandir, Jammu and Kashmir, they had no connect at all with the people in Delhi. People in elections vote on issues which have direct bearing on their lives. So if somebody is getting free electricity and if they're getting zero bill, they are saving some money every month. If the children of the people in Delhi are getting good quality education in the schools, that has direct bearing. If the patients in Delhi are able to avail good treatment operations without any cost, that has direct bearing. Ram temple construction is a done thing. Jammu and Kashmir, done thing. Balakot, done thing. You cannot get votes on these issues all the times. The law of diminishing returns catches up on all such issues. The BJP had no narrative. This was a cockfight in which two headless chickens contested against one well-fed, robust and muscular chicken, and that was Arvind Kejriwal. You were watching contributors.com. If you like the video, do share with your friends.